This is Britain's third general election in 4 years. And here in the House of Commons, it's being called, of course, the Brexit election. But the members of Parliament who sit on these green leather seats know this Christmas election, as it's also being called, is the most important in living memory. And at the same time, with volatile polls and a polarised electorate, one of the least predictable too. And that's because voters face a confusing choice of issues. And how representative will the system be? Well, here in the United Kingdom, the country is divided into 650 constituencies. The voter goes into the booth, has a list of candidates, places one X in the box, and votes. Whoever gets the most votes wins a seat here in the mother of parliaments. And that favours the two main parties, rendering millions of votes effectively useless. For example, in 2015, the anti-EU UK Independence Party got 12.6% of the overall vote, but didn't win a single seat in Parliament. So how to change that? Well, some point to party list proportional representation, and that's the most popular electoral system in the world, used in more than 80 countries, including Israel, South Africa, and Brazil. When heading into a polling booth, voters are given a list, which can be just a list of parties known as a closed list, or an open list where there is a list of candidates, and any vote for a candidate counts as a vote for that party. Countries that use this system tend to have lots of parties, and coalition administrations are the norm. But it can also allow for the rise of extremist parties, weak coalitions, and especially in a closed list system, a real disconnect between the voters and the personalities they elect, as that's up to the party itself to decide. Best of all, many experts argue, would be the single transferable vote system, a form of proportional representation they use in Ireland, Malta, and Australia. Now, when a voter enters the polling booth, they vote for candidates in their order of preference. To get elected, a candidate needs a certain amount of votes, called the quota. If anyone gets more number ones than the quota, they're immediately elected. But instead of ignoring any extra votes a candidate receives after winning, these votes then transfer to each voter's second favourite candidate, and so on. It's a great way to make sure literally everyone's vote counts, but it can be unwieldy, and the process of counting takes several days. So which is really best for Britain in one of the most difficult to predict elections in decades? And is there really any such thing as the perfect electoral system?